Happy Monday guys, and good luck to those of you who needs to deal with the Amazon outage which happened today. We'll cover the timeline, impacts and the history of this incident in this video. Let's start with some interesting facts. Amazon was the first company in the cloud services in 2002. Right now they are the largest cloud provider with 1/3 of the cloud business. Internet outage can be really expensive and reach billions per day. And most common days you can find on this slide, and Monday is one of them. The impacted services were the site, Amazon.com, Alexa and AWS, and we have thousands of companies and also services which were impacted by this outage. On this slide you can find the timeline with each event which was reported on the link which you can see on the slide. It was solved pretty quickly and some mitigations were applied. The root cause was a DNS issue. On this slide you can find some of the major services and games or apps which were reported to have issues. As you can see, pretty soon after the incident happened, a lot of other companies were having issues. On this slide you can find the top outages for Amazon with their most common reason. You can find the source of this information at the end in section resources. Here you can find some other apps or services which were impacted, and we saw some rumors in internet. Those are some of the most common problems that users faced. Login failures, some features were not working well, or the service was down. Here you can find the history of the incident on Down Detector. There is one pretty interesting website which is 1000 Eyes, where you can find a lot of interesting information about similar incidents. You can find also a timeline of previous incidents from other companies. And on the right you can find the Amazon incident, which is present there as well. This is the official statement from Amazon which was provided. This brings us to the topic of criticism, because if we have only few players which are providing internet, we might end in similar situations or even worse than that. And we saw many jokes on the internet about 90% or more hosted by few companies. It's not a good idea. And it's also surprising that some of the major apps, services or websites are not able to get their own infrastructure, or they depend on third part companies. Most probably they cannot afford this, which might be a pretty interesting concern, at least in 2025. Here you can find some recommendations what to do if there is outage like this. Usually you can check the status page, you can retry it in a few minutes later or a couple of hours. You can test another region. For example, if Amazon.com is not working, you can test with Co UK or German one. You can ask friend or colleague. You can avoid logouts if they are not needed, because you might fail to log in again. I saw some people which panicked that they were hacked. Hopefully this wasn't the case here. And it's best to follow reliable sources for the information about those incidents. There were plenty of jokes on the internet about this, about kids which are torching Amazon offices. People were not able to report incidents because some of the tools were down, like Jira and some other similar ones. Down detector websites were also down, so it was pretty funny. And here you can find the best joke, at least for me, for this day. Don't worry, guys, AI will fix it. And it was pretty fast, the fix. So it's fact. Right now, Amazon is working well. And here you can find the list of resources, which I will share in the description below. And I will try to put some quick tech news as this video in this channel. Thanks for watching.